Hello everyone, this is Steven Cologne, this is Cookie, and welcome back to another Chipsoy Cup Series race. As this time we're here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Indiana 400 race. And I gotta say, Pokemon was quite pretty good and pretty wild race. I mean, yes, we do have one wreck. It was almost a free caution race during the end, but we end up saw that Carabel have finally managed to take away the lead, almost a bit, I think, away from Zachary Davis, and finally got her first Chipsoy Cup Series win. And here's a little update for the battle, from that battle between the two JGR drivers, including Sam Oskin and Charlie Delaport. Well, surprisingly enough, both of them actually have the same finish, and both get 30 points. Charlie finished 18th, and Sam finished. I think Sam finished 18th, and Charlie 19th. I hope I got that wrong, but they had the same points, same finish, and so far, none of them got 1,000 points yet. Except for Sam Oskin, because he was very close to get 1,000 points. Right now he is at 990 points. Man, I don't think this is gonna be. I don't think the JGR battle is gonna continue at all. If Sam Oskin would get 10 points to reach to 1,000 points. So if Sam got the best finish, the shoulders Charlie, but is he gonna make it to 1,000? Not at all. So that's what I'm predicting here. Unless something unbelievably crazy stuff happens, like if we unexpectedly saw that Sam Oskin got in a crash with a couple of drivers, or at least some drivers, then Charlie might have the chance to either get 50 points or 100 points if you finish on a top 10 finish. That's all I'm predicting for the battle, but I'm still not sure if the battle is still gonna continue though, so we're gonna keep that in mind if something happens. But if something happens with Sam Oskin reaching to 1,000 points, then it's not new to us. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for the previous race. Now we're gonna move on to the Indiana 400 race. So let's go for our starting grid. In row 1 we got Brady Yodel and Joshua Johnson. In row 2 we got Logan Williams and Jesse James. In row 3 we got Chase Harris and Carmel. 4 we got Mansfield Jr. and Charlie Davenport. Row 5 Trey Smith and Isip. Row 6 Phil Moscow and Luke Graney. Row 7 Noelle Holiday and Zachary Davis. Row 8 Sam Oskin and David Paschal. Row 9 is Scotton and John Davis. And then row 10 is Roy Rippleton and Darren Arstor. Row 11 we got Brayden Perez and Steven Cologne. 12 Dustin Davis and Danny Silla. 13 Jack Jones and Colby Harris. Row 14 we got Don Falconer and Silla Sorda. Row 15? Yeah, we're 15. We're 15, Noah Sakala and Marco Davidson. We're 16, we got Owen Miles and Mitchell Collins, the two Penske teammates. Row 17, we got Nick Wall and Trevor Collins. In row 18, we got Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and Kip Simplepoint. In row 19, we got John Tyrant and Chase Johnston. And then finally, row 20 is Brady Uchist and Sophia Frecanetto. So that's it for your starting grid for tonight's Indiana 400 race, as we're ready to get things started. But we gotta get through the command to fire the engines first to start off the 16th race for Chipsoy Cup Series.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines have been fired as the pace car is worn off. Here in Indiana. For Indiana 400 race as we're ready to get things started here. The 16th race of the Chips Ahoy Cup Series with Freddie Yodel and Joshua Johnson to the front row. Once until we get through the last turn, we will get things started. And a pace car will come back to the pit lane right until now, I think. Yeah. Alright, we're about to get things started for the Indiana 400. As we're going green for the 16th race of the Chips Ahoy Cup Series. Green flag is out on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And we're starting off with our poles that are taking over the lead. And already there goes Logan Williams going to the inside to pass the leader, as he will get the lead for lap 2. Chase Harris is going to continue to follow our new leader and get second. Carl Bell, our previous winner, will get third. And I wonder if Chase Harris is going to pass the leader. Well, it seems like it's about to do it. Well, he's just there, but he was not sure if that plan worked, so he's just going to stay second for now. As Logan Williams... Oh my gosh! Oh, wow! We had a crash from turn 1. And Dustin Davis's car... I think he's done. So far already with the early wreck has caused multiple drivers, like Roy Robertson also had a heavy damage as well. Same thing for what Ren and Isip had. These three both had some hard hits to each other. Oh yeah, so does David Pastrol too. Oh, Nick Wall got a fall from that as well. Well, at least it wasn't torn up compared to the other 4 drivers. So he's luckily safe. But yeah, we already have 5 drivers wrecking early from turn 1. And this seems to be a bad one for their cars. So right until that happened at lap 3 out of 32, let's look at our replay from that first caution. So here's what happened from that first wreck. That's to do with Roy Robertson and David Pastrol. I'm pretty sure Scott got involved as well, since, yeah. Almost spun out David Pastrol, got involved with Roy Robertson, and both of them just slammed that 14 into the wall pretty hard. Dustin Davis also got a hard hit on Roy Robertson. That's where they both got the most damage compared to what David Pastrol has, but David had some more damage than what they had. As you see here, that David Pastrol is attempting to make a couple flips. I don't know if I could count it, but we playing this in slow motion, so I will count that for you if I can. So yeah, here we have Scotton, Wimbledon, push David Pastrell's car to the wall, free hard, got mid-air upside down, is where David Pastrell hits the 88. Jack Joe's pretty much, no, if he can save it, he didn't got that much damage. So I guess that's one flip for David Pastrell. Now we see Brandon Perez got involved with it. I didn't know he got involved with that as well. And this is where David Pastrell gets a second flip, because I think he got a little hit from his teammate Renan Islip. So that's 3, I think. 4, there's gotta be more until it gets faster. 5, 6, I think Nick Wall hit the back of the car from Danny Stilla's car. 7, I think. 8. I'm losing track. I shouldn't be talking about other drivers. What I'm trying to say is, we also saw that Nick Wall hit the back of the car of Danny Stilla's 17 car. Same thing to what same thing to what Mitchell Collins did. Anyways, back to the flips. So, come on. Alright, here we go. So, that's one flip. I don't know if I could count that as a second flip. I don't think I could count it. Okay, one flip. I think that's 2. Yeah, I think the second flip counts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost reached to 10. We ended up going upside down right until we reached to turn 2. But yeah, that was a crazy wild wreck. A crazy early wreck out here from the start of the race. It's just, wow, that's unbelievable. Well, injuries doesn't exist for the NRLA league, so David Pastrell could still run for more races. Until then, he's gonna be, I think he's mostly gonna be out of this race, unless if I'm wrong. Oh, nope, that's the wrong way. I think Dustin Davis is out too, since his car can't move anymore. Well, he's still at his own pit box. I don't know if he is out or not, but I'm just gonna assume that he is. Unless if his pit crew already fix the damage from the car. But yeah, I think I saw that Dustin Davis was out. Is Lewis Onkawa? No, Lewis Onkawa didn't got that much damage. Roy Robertson. Oh yeah, he's out. That's 2 of them. I think it's just 4, right? We got. Yeah, I think it's just 2 drivers, Dustin Davis and Roy Robertson, who are the only guys that are out. David Pastrell, he's now at the race. Yeah, he's still standing. His car's still standing in the pit lane. So I'm just gonna assume that his car didn't work anymore. And I don't know, but right now we're not gonna worry about David Pastrell. We're just gonna continue this race and see how it goes for more sports. So let's get back to the race. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We still have Logan Williams as our leader. Chase Harris still at second. And Carwell's still at third. That's for your top 3 standings. Right now the pace car is getting itself back to the pit lane for the second time. As we're going back green from the first restart lap here at Indianapolis, as we're going to continue this Indianapolis 400 race. Alongside with our leader, Logan Williams. Chase Harris is still going to manage to go to the inside. Still not sure when he will pass him or how it's possible. Unless if Logan really has a fast car at Indianapolis. He's got. Oh, whoa! There's some contact there from Brennan Yodel. Oh boy. Okay, he's safe. I think he got spun out by Jesse James? Yeah, I think he almost got spun out to the wall by Jesse James, but most of all, he's safe. So, yeah, that contact just happened. Right until I was focused on the leader, Logan Williams. Right now, Chase Harris is still going to be behind of Logan Williams' car. Like I said, he's just going to stay to second and wait until he's going to try to pass Logan Williams. And it seems like he wants to do it now. Right until we get through turn 1. This is where Chase Harris got his chance to get the lead. Then we got Joshua Johnson moving to second. Carbell still at third. Well, she got passed by Joshua Johnson from earlier. And I think she'll get passed by Jesse James. Another Ford driver. Oh boy, Warrior 2. Okay, yeah, Jesse James is still at third. And for the most part, we got 5 Ford drivers taking over the top 5 position. Ain't that something? Joshua Johnson is also going to get closer to Chase Harris, and he's going to decide to pass him now since he is a bit faster than Chase Harris. There he goes up to turn 3. He got the lead. That's where Jesse James jumps into second and also passed Chase Harris. Carbell will still get third again. Well, they're still side by side, but I think I think Carbell will most likely still get third. Logan Williams is going to jump into fourth and already passed Chase Harris. Ain't that something? But Logan Williams. With Joshua Johnson, Jesse James, and Carbell a little bit farther away from Logan Williams, since these 3 are a bit closer to each other. Alright, we got another Ford driver that's going to pass the leader next. And will get the lead in a 41 car as Jesse James will be our new leader this time. at lap 12. The good thing is that Joshua Johnson still kept second and will bring a comeback to Jesse James and get his lead back. He mostly got his lead back. And there goes Cara Bell. Just won the Pocono race. And now she thinks that her car is also faster at Indianapolis. And she is also gonna go for the lead to try to pass Joshua Johnson. As things are gonna get mixed up here. And what I meant by mixed up is that we're gonna see a lot of passing for a lead against these 5 Ford drivers. Back there we saw that, oh, Jesse James is gonna look forward to get his lead back. And this time we'll pass Cara Bell. There he goes. And Logan Williams just jumped into second. Man. We are switching things up right now. I knew I'm gonna guess that Logan Williams is already gonna pass Jesse James anyways. Well, it doesn't look like Logan Williams is getting closer to Jesse James. I don't know. Jesse James could probably hold on for the lead. And what we just saw now is Troy Davenport at 5th. As he mostly gets... What am I saying here? Alright, we are seeing that Chase Harris just passed Logan Williams to second already. He's also gonna look forward to get his lead back. But I don't think that Logan Williams is gonna get his lead back again. Unless if he's gonna pass 4 drivers again. Which will be exciting to see here in Indianapolis. And we got our first Toyota driver. Was already about to jump in for the lead. Never mind, he's just gonna pass Chase Harris for second. Stephen Colon will move to third. He's gonna look forward to pass Troy Davenport. Oh boy. I don't know what Stephen Colon is doing, but it doesn't seem that he wants to pass Troy Davenport yet. So he's gonna keep his position. And Logan Williams also moved back to 4th again. It almost seems that Troy Davenport wants to pass Jesse James already. But the first turn won't help. Maybe the backstretch. Maybe not. He's just gonna stay to second for now. So far so good that Jesse James is holding on to the lead. Might gonna be leading more laps than Logan Williams. And we're gonna be 18 laps out of 32 laps. And Logan Williams is gonna finally jump into third again to pass Stephen Colon. There goes Troy Davenport. He's going all the way to the inside. but still hasn't managed to pass Jesse James yet. So I don't think that plan will work like how I thought it would. Oh! Almost just blocked Logan Williams. Oh! Both of them make contact with each other. Logan Williams spawn! And we see Lance Smith Jr. got involved for that as well. Even Darren Arnsdorf. His engine is blown off. And multiple drivers got involved as well. Oh my god. I think this is pretty huge than the early wreck. Jeez. We just had multiple drivers that got involved from that second wreck. Jeez. So much for having a fast car for Logan. I'm pretty sure he's done. Let's check on Logan. Yep, he's at the pit lane by now. I don't know if he's right though. I don't think he had that much damage. His engine isn't blown off for the most part, so I think he's fine. And we're gonna be in the middle of a pit stop for the second caution. Right until we just witnessed that second wreck that involved more than multiple drivers than the early wreck. Right now we're keeping an eye on these drivers. And we're gonna see if Jesse James, if he's still gonna keep his lead. Once until pit stops are done, we're gonna watch the replay from that second wreck and see how massive it is. And Jesse James did get out of pit stop first. And then we just saw Sim Hoskin almost nearly got out of pit stop first. But we'll move to second. Chase Harris, excuse me, will move to third. Don Falconer moved to fourth. Colby Harris moved to fifth. Lance Smith Jr. moved to seventh with a bit of a slight damage as he's still going. Second Fitzwater Sr. for eighth. Then Noelle Holiday for ninth. And oh jeez. And I think Silversorter will get 10th. I think Charlie Davenport, the pit's a bit slow since the pit crew got to repair that damage a bit from that contact that he just made with Logan Williams. Speaking of the wrecks and contacts, we're gonna look at our second caution before we get through our probably say 9 laps left for this race. I don't know, but we're just gonna see how this goes until we come back for our replay. So let's get to the second replay, shall we? So this is what happened from that second wreck. We kept an eye on Joey Davenport from a bit. Then we saw that Logan Williams was gonna try to get to the inside. Joey Davenport almost just blocked Logan Williams. And I think he got a little bit upset. Actually, I think Logan Williams is a little bit more upset than Charlie, since he was the one that pushed Charlie Davenport to the wall first. Yep. That is what I'm talking about. Charlie Davenport had managed to get away with it, except for Logan, since he's spawning out for the most part, and then got pretty much a little hard hit from Lance Jr., but he still managed to keep going for his car. And he was almost spawning out a bit there. And where was that big hit coming? Hold on. Where was that big hit coming from Stephen Cologne? Oh, well. Stephen Cologne and Charlie was mostly got a bit closer to the wall there. And oh. I thought Chase Harris just hit him. Well, I think what's mostly about is that Stephen Cologne had really gotten a bit close to the wall there and just hit the apron, I think. And yep, that's one big hit for Del Narsdorf. Jack Joe's also got involved from that. It's pretty much a little big hit from there. Brendan Yodel just hit Jack Joe's car. I think he's still gonna manage to keep going. Carbell, I think Carbell already got a hit before from someone behind of what's going on from Stephen Cologne. We're just gonna watch Carbell for a bit here. Oh yeah, she hit one of Logan Williams' car while he was in the middle of a crash from there. Brandon Yule still managed to save it from there. So we watch him get that little hits to Jack Joe's, but he's still gonna manage to keep going. And we just saw Marco Davidson. I think he pretty much had a hard hit to Logan Williams' car. And I think that well, it seems that he touched a bit of Marco Davidson's car and ended up spawning out. Until we get for that second turn. I believe that Zachary Davis got involved as well. No, I think he saved it. For even Colby Harris too, and oh wow, oh boy, that's two hard hits for John Tyrant. Yeah, this is where John Tyrant. This is where he got the most damage from there. And then this is where that Brady Uchis and Nusa Kyle pretty much got fought from that. We actually have a lot of big hits here in Indianapolis. Boom, boom, and jeez. They just hit 6 drivers. And Van Moscow also got spun up by somebody, so we're gonna keep an eye on Van Moscow a bit. Or Miles. Yeah, this is where John Tyrant pretty much got a big hit to John Tyrant's car. Van Moscow also got involved as well. Couldn't manage to save it there, since there was a lot of drivers wrecking and spawning out of turn 2, and yeah, pretty much this is pretty much a big one here at Indianapolis, since multiple drivers got involved in that wreck. And you end up sawing a couple drivers go off from that too, since the turn has been pre-blocked. Yeah, there's just multiple more drivers that try to save themselves, but again, there's no other way they can do for this one. Sorta, John Davis, Trey Smith, Brandon Perez, Joshua Johnson, Sophia Francanetto, Luke Reddy, I think he mostly saved his car, Denny Sola, and this is where we got some more flips here from Brady Uchis and Owen Miles. Since he got a bit of a mid-air there with the big hit from Brandon Perez. And John Davis was also got a bit mid-air, but he didn't flip for the most part. But Brady Uchis is the only one driver that gets more flips than Owen. And oh, I didn't even see where this goes. Yeah, this is where Chase Johnson and Mitchell Collins also got pretty much a hit from somebody, and then end up hitting the 17 and the 24. Oh, okay, well, Chase Johnson was clearly almost saving himself, but then ended up unexpectedly got a big hit from Mitchell Collins. I think that's the rest of them, right? Yeah, I think that's the rest of the drivers. So yeah, this is pretty much a big one here in Indianapolis at lap number 18, and by far that's one of the most wrecks that we ever had here at Indiana 400, not Indianapolis, Indiana. But yeah, we basically just saw more drivers than the early wreck there, so this is pretty much going to be a big one. I believe that's our first big one here in Indianapolis. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, massive rip to the other drivers. For any drivers that mostly make it from that big one, congrats to them. But I think that multiple drivers will not make it for the end, since they pretty much had their engines blown off and pretty much got the biggest damage out here from turn 2. So that is my long explanation, and the best one, I think, from that second big wreck here at the Indiana 400 race. Now we're going to continue with our leader, Jesse James, as we're pretty much almost going to end this race in the biggest note that we'll possibly have. So let's get back to the race. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, from that long explanation of the second replay. That's still the biggest one here. The biggest one, I think. Excuse me. Here in Indiana 400. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, the pace car gets up back to the pit lane for the third time, as we're ready to get this race restarted for a second time with our leader Jesse James, as we're going back green again. And I think we are officially at 10 laps to go. That was perfect than I expected it to be. I thought it would be 9, but nope. It's 10 laps to go. Down Falconer's already going to the inside, but Chase Harris is still going to manage to keep his position and not just block him. But Down Falconer just doesn't reach to the 12 car that much. But Colby Harris will pass Down Falconer though for 4th. And pretty much only 3 drivers will pull away from the rest of the drivers at 9 laps to go. And now the leader is going to try to pull away the lead away from Simon Oskin and Chase Harris. And so far for Troy Davenport's little plan has gone a bit screwy. Since we're going to see that if Sam Oskin can still get to the top 5 position and will get 1,000 points. So most of all, our leader is still gonna... Our leader for the point standings is still gonna keep his position. And now I think we're at 6 laps to go. No, 8 laps to go, sorry. And Chase Harris is gonna plan to pass Simon Oskin for second. Here comes his brother, Colby Harris, about to reach closer to Simon Oskin's car a bit. Since he did already move to third. Okay, already go to the inside. A little bit of a touch between these two drivers. But Colby Harris will manage to move to third. As we are watching a little bit of a Harris show. So let's see if either Chase or Colby, let's see if one of them could try to get closer to Jesse James. Just so if these two brothers, if these two brothers can manage to get the lead and maybe win the race. Now I think we're at 7 laps to go, I believe. And Don Falconer already moved back to 4th. And this time past Sam Oskin. And Don was already looking forward to try to pass Colby next, but Colby is still gonna keep himself to third as the Harris show moves on. 6 laps to go. Chase Harris almost managed to get a bit closer to the leader, but none of them are making their best move, so I think the Harris show will be over by now. As we're seeing Don Falconer. Oh, wow! Colby Harris just almost got spun out by Don Falconer. If he was a bit closer to him, he would have gotten involved with someone else. If we're gonna see another big one again. Right, so we reached to these last 5 laps, but nope. Colby managed to save it from that. And we'll move on to 4th. As Don Falconer have moved to 3rd. But yeah, the Harris show will be over. It's already over. Not will be, but it's already over. And he's gonna plan to move to 2nd next. This time he is passing another Harris brother, Chase Harris. But nope, he isn't ready to do that yet. So far, Jesse James is just by himself, almost pulling away a couple drivers. Now we're at 4 laps to go. So let's see how long could Jesse James could... We just hit the wall a little bit there, but let's just see how long he could lead until we reach the final lap. And since that Chase Harris and Don Falconer has this time got a little bit closer to Jesse James this time, I wonder if Chase and Don Falconer, between the two of them, if they could plan to pass Jesse James. But so far, Chase Harris is still going to keep his position to 2nd, as he's still not going to let Don Falconer pass him, but he's already going to go to the inside anyways, and pass him to 2nd. There he goes. He now moves to 2nd. So let's see if Don Falconer can do his job to get closer to Jesse James at 3 laps to go. And he's gonna go for it already. Jesse James almost just blocked Don Falconer. This is gonna be a little bit of a side-by-side battle between these two, but Don Falconer will What the hell was that? But Dale Falconer will mostly try to get his lead. But no, they're still side by side, but Dale Falconer will get his lap anyways. And now it's 2 laps to go. As he has now got the chance to pull away the lead away from Jesse James and Colby Harris that is getting a little bit closer to him as he moves to second. Well, let's see how long will Dale Falconer keep his lead. Let's see if he could get his first win for a GT car. He has been pretty dominant at the Ahoy Digital Speedway with his teammate, except for Pocono. And now at Indianapolis, he's gonna be a lot faster than a couple drivers and managed to get his lead in a 47 car. And right now we're going at 1 lap to go, presented by the NRLA League. And second Fitzwater just moved to second. I think he's gonna get second again here at Indianapolis. And still get 100 points. This is man, I swear. But for the most part, we still have Dale Falconer. He's still our new leader. I don't think second Fitzwater can reach him though, unless if I'm wrong. Right now we're still seeing that Dale Falconer attempting to get for his last turn. And will get his first career win here at the Indiana 400 race for the 16th race of the Chips Ahoy Cup Series. I keep saying Indianapolis a bunch of times. Well, for a second time, not bunch though. But anyways, congrats to Dale Falconer for finally getting his first win at Indiana. Also, congrats to second Fitzwater for getting second again. But hey, that's more 100 points for Zachary. And of course, his teammate will finish third. After leading more laps than Logan. Well, yeah, Dale Falconer finally managed to pass Jesse James and finally get his first win out here at Indianapolis. Man, what a show. So here are your final results. First, it's Dale Falconer. Second, Fitzwater Sr. Third, Jesse James. Fourth, Sam Oskin. Fifth, Chase Harris. Sixth, Colby Harris. 17th, Noelle Holiday. 8th, Zachary Davis. 9th, Kip Silverpoint. And 10th is Troy Davenport that managed to get 50 points. Okay then. Wait. So if Troy Davenport has still managed to get 50 points for a top 10 finish, then this will mean that Charlie will still get 1,000 points. I think that could work. But we'll look at the point standings at the end of the video. Let's just go over the whole, our whole, finishing results here. Anyways, 11th, Brendan Yolo, 12th, Luke Rennie, 13th, Lance Pitt Jr., 14th, Bill Moscow, 15th, Nick Walsh, 16th, Soa Sora, the only driver that gets 2 laps down. As I think we only just have 16 drivers. Mostly 15 as surviving the whole couple laps. Anyways, 17th, Trevor Collins, 18th, Joshua Johnson, 19th, Trey Smith, 20th, John Davis for Oreo League. Dang. 21st, Carvel, 22nd, Logan Williams, 23rd, Stephen Colon, 24th, Darren Arsworth, 25th, Jack Jones, 26th, Norco Davidson, 27th, Chase Johnston, 28th, Brady Uchis, 29th, John Tyrant. The 30th is Louis Ancala, 31st, Owen Miles, 32nd, Brady Perez, 33rd, Sofia Fregnetto, 34th, Denny Silva, 35th, Mitchell Collins, race 6. Brandon Isip, race 7, Dave Paschal. For 8th, Scott Upton. For 9th, Roy Wilson. And finally, 40th is Dustin Davis. So that'll be it for our 60th race here for the NRLA Chipside Cup Series for the Indiana 400 race. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. Thank you guys for watching. Look forward to the I think it's the Michigan race. Probably gonna be Michigan race, but I could be wrong. Unless if it's about Kentucky. I don't know. I haven't really bothered to look back at the schedule of this race, so I'm just gonna end this here. Just mostly look forward to race 17. If I ever plan to get it up to Sunday. I hope. But for the most part, thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to Down Faulkner for getting his first win as the JT Diary Racing driver. And I will see you guys at race number 17. Peace!
I found my